What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Though Show. It's your boy Dame D, and I am back with another one. Today we're going to be talking about an incident that happened to your boy Bud Terrance Crawford. He was pulled over by Omaha police department. I have audio and video of the situation, and I'll get back to my commentary once I'm done with the video. But give me 1 second. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Omaha police launched an internal affairs investigation after a traffic stop involving Omaha native Terrance "Bud" Crawford. Thanks for joining us. I'm Julie Cornell. So it came after the city of Omaha celebrated his dominance in the ring and his birthday. KETV News Watch 7's Pete Cudahy spoke with city leaders and members of Crawford's team who were in the car as everything went down. Pete, what do we know?
Julie, a video has been circulating on social media of an Omaha police officer pointing a gun at Terrance Crawford. After speaking with both sides, we've been trying to figure out how everything escalated. Saturday at 1:30 in the morning, Terrance Crawford was stopped by police on Cass Street. Crawford's head of security, Kasim Shabazz, was in the car.
Cop comes to my window, cop goes to Bud's window. I know the protocol.
An officer with the Omaha police tells KETV that while Crawford was reaching to grab his information, like license and registration, the cop spotted a gun by Crawford's feet.
He asked Mr. Crawford to exit the vehicle, and he did, and then Mr. Crawford was placed in handcuffs while they conducted their investigation.
The other 3 passengers in the car were also ordered to step outside at gunpoint and placed in handcuffs. Police say they found 2 guns in the car, but found that the people in the car were legally permitted to carry. But Shabazz says things went down differently, saying Crawford never reached for his license or registration.
He said, no, I don't have it on me. I left everything at home. He had already told them, so there was no reason for him to reach for nothing.
Shabazz says both he and Crawford had guns on them. He told the police he had a firearm, following Nebraska law. He says things escalated when Crawford announced he had a gun.
Bud said, I have a firearm too. The cop on his side went ballistic, totally unhinged. He says, get your hands up, get out the car, don't reach. But there was never a physical gun in sight. Everyone thought we were gonna die, man.
Crawford was then charged with reckless driving, despite Shabazz saying police pulled them over for speeding.
Bud said, well, how do you know I was speeding if you don't have radar? Okay? Bud actually have the cop on camera saying I admit that I do not have radar.
A video that Shabazz has not shared with KETV. After hearing about the traffic stop, Mayor John Ewing Jr. got involved.
Myself, my chief of staff, Tom Warren, both reached out to Mr. Crawford, and he indicated that he would like us to do an investigation.
Mayor Ewing then contacted Police Chief Todd Schmaderer, who authorized an internal affairs investigation. Ewing hopes that by requesting body camera footage, there will be answers.
Our job is to not speculate. Our job is to get the facts out to the people of this community and then be transparent in every step of the process.
KETV asked Omaha police to sit down for an interview, but they decided to stick to their written statement. The investigation remains ongoing.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and pause and come out. So, but yeah, another crazy situation. You know, you don't pull the champ over. You know, and he told you who he was, and once you ran his license, you know, and his gun license, that should have been it. You know what I mean? On that alone, the officers should be fired for not even knowing who the champ is in your own city. You know, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell me what you think about this situation. You know, they got the champ pulled over, got him handcuffed. You see what I'm saying? You know, this is crazy. You know, and even his own security guard said that they thought that they were going to die. You know, that's some crazy shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm glad nothing didn't happen. You know, even the mayor said the charges was dropped, you know, once he found out, you know, about the situation. But yeah, it was some bullshit. Them cops was on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Even after, you know, he found out who the champ was, you know what I mean? They still, you know, charged him with reckless driving. You know, and some and just some other bullshit. You know, that's the champ. You know, they should have been like, oh, my bad. Once they realized who the champ was, you know, they should have been like, damn, my bad, champ. You know what I mean? Slow down. You know what I mean? Good win. We love you. You know what I mean? We proud of you. You brought it home for the city. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you know, at the end of the day, they should be fired alone for not knowing who the champ was in their own city. You know, but yeah, like I said, I need for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I would love to hear your opinion. It's another one. It's your boy Damn D, and I am out. Peace.